Hi guys. Okay, I'm kind of borrowing slash stealing this idea from my buddy AJ Lee, fanboy RKO2582, who did a video a little while back of his top 5 favorite wrestlers. My choices are current wrestlers. They're not retired. They're not away, and definitely they are there currently. Um, So let's get the list started. Number 5 would be Alex Riley. Now, he's someone that a lot of people are sort of hating on right now because they say that he's too green and he's too generic as a babyface. I don't want to follow the bandwagon, but I don't know. Like, I think he's good as a face because people kind of want to naturally cheer for him. But I think that he was also good as a heel. So I don't really know which I prefer him as, babyface, heel. I don't know. But I think the problem with his babyface turn, and I don't think it's the whole problem, but it's one of the problems, is that they don't give him the mic. Like, he's really good on the mic if they just let him be the way that he naturally is. But since he's turned face, like, how many times has he even been on the mic? Like 2 or 3 times maybe? I think they just need to let his natural charisma come through. But also, I think once he is able to improve in the ring a little bit more, I think that the future is bright for him. I really do. If they just kind of give him some more time. I mean, you have to look at the fact that how many times was he in actual matches when he was with The Miz? He was never in matches. He was always just kind of ringside. And just now is he able to actually be in main event quality matches. So yeah, he's number 5. Number 4, I can't even believe that I'm putting him on this list, but The Miz. Now, FYI, I used to really despise him about as close as like 6 months ago. I couldn't stand him. I thought he was overrated and a big mouth, and he just talked too much. I think what really got me was when he won Money in the Bank and he was carrying around that briefcase and he was constantly threatening to cash it in on Sheamus. I was like, no, you better not. You better not do that. But I don't know, a couple months ago, I started watching videos here on YouTube of him, interviews and promos and tribute videos, stuff like that, and I just kind of saw a whole other side of him. Don't really know what it was, but I realized that he is charismatic and he's talented, and he's really good with R-Truth right now. I think that tag team is just fantastic because they're so different, but they're just great together. So he's number 4. Number 3 would be probably Triple H, who still does wrestle, even though he's kind of like the Undertaker. He hardly ever wrestles anymore, but he still wrestles. So therefore, he's number 3. Triple H gets a lot of hate too. Another one of those guys that people want to blame all the time. I mean, I almost think Triple H is just an easy way out for a wrestler to blame if they're not making it in the company. They'll go away from the WWE and they'll talk trash about Triple H. They'll say, oh, he calls the shots, he just buries people, and he doesn't want anyone but himself to succeed, and blah blah blah. I just think that gets old. It just gets really old, blaming him for everything. Like, if you can't make it, you blame Triple H because he is the guy, because he's married to Stephanie and all that. I won't get into that, but I think he's awesome. I used to not like him about 6-7 years ago, but ever since that was 6-7 years, I liked him ever since. And he's someone that can always cut a promo. I mean, you look at his promos with CM Punk the past month or two. Personally, I think that Triple H has won those promos. Like, if there even is a winner, he came out on top in those promos. And he's a legend. He just is. I mean, he'll go into the Hall of Fame, without a doubt. He can still wrestle, and he's just awesome all around. Just saying. Number 2, who also ironically gets a lot of hate, Alberto Del Rio. Because I made a video about this before, but he gets hate because they say he's bland and boring and But I think that he's great. I guess it's just your own personal opinion whether you like him or not, but I love the guy. Because I think that he is a fantastic heel. He's the egotistical bragger who just thinks that he's better than everybody, but we already know that. What else to say about him? He's just great in every way. I think he is, anyway. And I don't think he's bland. I don't think he's boring. I think that he is always able to get a reaction. And what else? What else? What else? He's good in the ring. He's good on the mic. You know, he can be funny. He deserves people's respect. And I am glad that he's the WWE champion. I mean, people have to get sick of the same people as champion. John Cena, Randy Orton. John Cena, Randy Orton. I mean, somebody new. It's somebody new who has proved himself and is talented. He deserves it. So, Del Rio fan. That is me. And number one is, if it's even a surprise, it's not. It shouldn't be a surprise. The Celtic Warrior, Sheamus, who I adore. Yes, I think he is hot. Yes, I think he is gorgeous and adorable and sweet and all that good stuff. But I will tell you, that is not the only reason I like him. Not at all. I think that he is full of charisma, as even Jerry the King Lawler said, and full of personality, and he is great on the mic. He's very unique on the mic. Like, he'll tell his Irish stories. He doesn't do the same things on the mic that everybody else does. I mean, when he gets the mic, he is just different. He cuts different kinds of promos. And to be such like a big guy, he moves really well and he moves really fast in the ring. He's a good wrestler. I can't wait for him to be champion again. World Heavyweight Champion, WWE Champion, I don't care. I love his babyface turn, naturally, because you can't please everybody. Not everybody loves his babyface turn. I think that he'd work better as a heel and whatnot. But I love him as a face because he's so easy to cheer. And I would say that behind, naturally, John Cena and Randy Orton, he is like the number 3 face in the company. And I hope that he goes further and further and does more and more. So yes, I love Sheamus. Okay, so yeah, those are my top 5. Give me your thoughts, give me your opinions. If you want to make a response video telling me who your favorite 5 wrestlers are, that'd be great too. And thank you guys for watching. Bye.